trying to help my mentees. This is our Skyslope transaction management system where we create listings and transactions for our broker's approval. Basically, you use your email address, and at EXP we have a email system. It's actually called Passport. It passports us into everything. So as long as we get on to our passport, it would be the same information. So that's where your password comes from. It's through our passport. So sign in. And here we are. This is our Skyslope dashboard. There is right here in this little corner a little person's head, and this is where we have 24/7 help. So you click on it, and right away there is a chat box. I was on it today asking a question, and they get on it right away. It's fantastic. So you can actually go into the chat box, or you can call 800-504-4117, or you can go to support@skyslope.com. So let's go back and go into our name. So here's my name. If I click on it, I can go into my account. And in my account, you can personalize your information. So anytime when you're in Skyslope and you see this little red star or asterisk, that is something that is imperative. You have to have that filled in or it will not move forward. So you can see that all my information is there. They even have the time zone. You can go into notifications, and basically you can turn on any of these features and change the time. It says email me 5 days before the listing expiration date. That's important to me. You can change the time, the days. You can decide not to have something on. I choose everything. Here's your signature piece. And basically what the signature is all about is anytime a Skyslope email goes out to your clients, this is what they're going to see. I have not done a lot with mine, but there is more that you can do. Changing your password. Ours is all, at least at EXP, we are all on something called Passport. So it's an easy access onto all of our different systems. So if you choose to change your password, you can see 6 or more characters. It contains at least 1 uppercase letter and contains at least 1 number. So that's the requirements. Going into directory, you can actually add people to your directory. And integrations. This is where you would enable Zip Form Plus to be able to start that process within Skyslope. So I'm going to go back to our login, which is an EXP, it's called our home button. It's my logo. And you can see it opens up the dashboard. So right across the top, you can see scheduled closings this month, the actives, pendings, closed this month, expireds, escrows this month, and expired listings this month. So that's what all of this is. If I go into active, I can actually jump into, let's try this one. Okay, going into this one. So I have already put information in the system, and when I go into this, it will show you all of the different pieces that have to be selected and some of the pieces that don't need to be selected. Year built, this is land, so I put zeros. That's obviously not important when you're trying to sell land. Contacts, so you would have the contacts of the person. A checklist. Here are all the checklist, the information. And you can see it's completed. Documents. These are all the documents that you would put into the system, and they all stay here. You can split them and rename them, but that's in another class. Here's the log. Everything that I've done so far is logged. Tasks. Again, you can actually put tasks in here so you know when to contact your client and different things like that. So let me go back to my home button. Okay. And these are all the little pieces that we use every day. Manage transactions, create transactions, manage listings, create listings, digital signature. So when you're creating a listing, so you're going to sell the home, here it is. You're going to populate all the information in here. Create a transaction, this is your buy side. If you do manage transactions, it's pretty much everything that you've put in here. And it starts off with the pendings, canceled, and it goes on. Back to the home button. Always go to the home button, and you can move on from there. Create a transaction. We're going to take that off. So you can actually search an address. It comes out very easily. You can see the dots here, the little red pieces that have to be populated. And then you would choose next, and it would just keep going through the system. We're going to go back to the home button. Let's look at create a listing. It's going to go through this, the property address, and it'll keep going through the pieces with you. Back to the home button. DigiSign. You can populate information in here, whether you have no property or a property. You're going to upload. You can upload a consumer notice. And basically, I'm just doing it for myself. Next. All right. So this is our Pennsylvania consumer notice. I did it very fast, I'm sorry. I'm just putting my signature in here very quickly. And my date. Now I would have my clients also, if I had a client that I was going to do in here. Send it. I'm going to put CN. I'm going to write sign. Now I would put more information out there for my clients. And basically I can sign immediately. So I choose my name, next, sign, done. So I'm back into my DigiSign, and you can see CN here. This is where I sent it. This is where it completed. So you can see my consumer notice is signed. And I can go and deal with that later. There's templates within DigiSign. And we're going to go back to the home button. Incomplete checklist. So basically when there's pieces that your broker decided that aren't completed, this is where you would go. Incomplete checklist. Canceled contracts. The archives. Everything that you're looking for in the past is here. You can see I can go back and look in my past and look at past documents. Let's go into here. And basically it has all the information that it stores it for me. Back into the home button. All right, we have tasks and reminders. So these are all the tasks that I may want to create for myself. Very simple to use. You would choose new task and you can put in what you would like in there. There are templates within here also. Reply to inspections it shows. Okay, now back to the home button. And here's the working documents. And the working documents is a whole nother lesson on going through zip forms and office docs. Okay, so that would be my little tutorial on the start of Skyslope transaction management. All right, best wishes. Bye-bye.